Oh man, can you believe it? We're on our last episode. This is the 5th and final one. But we came pretty far, guys. But it's now time to close this case. Now, let's finish this bad boy. Yep, this is our last one for sure. Episode 5. Let's do this.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about you, Faith. I'm sorry.
Not if I can avoid it.
Hiya, sweet peach.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The Strays.
Of course I do, Holly.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Yeah, the ribbon. I remember that too.
We're destroying the tree.
Oh yeah, this is when
No!
Snow was kind of being a witch here.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
I had to put her in her place.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, we were shot pretty bad too.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
But doctor, I have to...
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Oh yeah, I said it
Why
was...
don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Yeah, great. Yes, right there. Can you believe it, guys? It's already the end. We came a long way. This will be our final episode. But in case you guys are just tuning in, my other videos of this stream are still on this page, but I will also be uploading the past streams on my YouTube channel. But that's if you want to watch it still. Right now, we're going to finish this. Episode 5, Cry Wolf.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Oh, you have no idea.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Not as much as I would like.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice,
I'm here.
It's elegant. Really,
I guess
a
I'll
carpaccio.
have a drink.
It's lobster, sirloin.
And that food does sound good, but
Well, gramercy me.
oh,
Take a seat
I'll
at the
have a
very
drink.
least.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
darn it, I really wanted my scotch. Now I really have to bring you in.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver.
Thank you, Peachy.
Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I
Kill me, you
think.
killed those women. Yeah.
You know
killed
why
those
I'm
women.
here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of
Jersey told
evidence.
me.
A witness,
I know you
perhaps.
did.
Your
yeah,
servant
Jersey
over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
Thank you, Pete.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry
Who did
yourself
it?
further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
This ain't your town, crooked man.
You really... I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Shut up, I could have killed your brother.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get
I'm
out?
the law here.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you?
You should be.
You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it
should've
wouldn't
killed your
come to
brother.
this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said,
You bum.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Piece.
You should have just kept your nose where it
Why'd
fucking
you
belonged.
do it?
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you far
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
I didn't do anything for you.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued
take
cooperation.
Both of
I
you.
think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah,
Told
what the
you I'm
fuck?
taking-
You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I already told you. I'm taking both of
Yeah.
you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Let me guess. Of course.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, you biscuit eaters. I can take all y'all on. I'm the big bad. Button mashing skills activate.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh,
I'd
no.
like to say it was nice knowing you,
No.
and I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Don't touch me. Man, how many times do I have to use my button mashing skills? Ooh.
Oh god.
Really.
This way.
Get out of here. Stay down, too.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Get him. I gotta keep up with them. I'm gonna be in so much trouble with the snow. No, that's not the car. Where is it? Come on, where is it? There they are. Coming after you. Gotta get him, come on. Gotcha.
Fuck!
Oh, there was a crooked man? Shoot, I should have went after his. Breaking all your windows.
Take him off!
I can't.
Oh my god, that's shaking off that easily. Oh. Oh, yes. Come on, we gotta get him. We can't lose him now. Are you really getting started for this?
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
That's not gonna work on me. Man, do I just not get anyone? Oh, there they are.
Come on.
Fuck it!
Oh, look, clothes. Alright, Georgie, we need to talk. Well, is there anything in here? Oof. Just a lot of blood. Oh, I did a number on him. I mean, I didn't mean to stab him that hard, but it was in self-defense.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault.
Here. It's gonna be okay.
No, it's not gonna be okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then? You
didn't
fucking— You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
Yes.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
No, wait. What are you doing?
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian.
Don't do it.
Don't. Vivian. No. Fuck. No, 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 no. Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian. Shit.
We'll stay silent.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Don't worry about the Crooked Man.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now?
What?
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well,
That's
whatever
not
it is,
who
just get it over
I
with.
am.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends.
He sounds like he's...
Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
Leave him to die. Oh, I didn't want him to suffer. I didn't want to kill him.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be a killer. I won't be a killer.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you!
Kill.
Piece of shit.
That's... So I'm a bad guy for letting him suffer. I mean, I didn't want to kill him. 'Cause then people are gonna be like, I was right about you. Then they're gonna be like, oh, of course Bigby gets to do the killing. And then, of course, Noah's gonna whine at me. Like, why did you kill her? I just can't win with this game. Try to be the good guy, and everyone's all like, you're such a jerk. It's so confusing. Alright, this is what Crooked Man is.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
What a limo. It looks like one of those old-fashioned ones. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Alright, let's go in.
Of course.
Yeah, we can break it doors. Shepherd Metalworks. Oh look, it's the packages.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Ooh, that light scared me.
Bigby Wolf.
Bloody Mary.
The big bad wolf.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
You used to be something.
Pictures. Me and Snow, and then me, Snow, there's me. That must be Snow with her friends. No, wait, no, that's Faith. That's Faith. Nerissa. That must be Lily, Glamored. That's Faith talking to me. Faith and Nerissa talking. Man, they're really onto us.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
That's where the Crooked Man got tortured. Whatever. Oh, I hate when I can't fit. What's this? That's the silver bullet.
Silver.
The big bad wolf showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Oh, I'll show you what's next.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Yeah.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Excuse me? Yeah, suck it. Oh, you would disappear. Ugh, I do not like how this looks. This is very stupid steam. Whoa! Shoot! That's too quick. Ow.
out and face me!
There she is. Gotcha. Ooh. Thank you for getting out. Whoa. Get off of me. Get off. Come on. Get off. Oof. Oh my god, there's... She's already this. Oh, I missed that. No. Ouch. Get out of here. Oh, son of a biscuit there. Oh, there's too many. Keep pull. That's it. Get out. Bad. Oh no. Come on. We gotta get out of this. You done did it now. If that woke up that big bad. Get out of here. Get off. Ooh. You ain't nothing. Get over here. Get back. Ooh, that's gonna hold me. Yeah. Get out of here. I could do this all day, guys. Probably. Oh, you're gonna make me huff and puff. Oh, so there you are. I did it. Yeah. I gave him a little 1-2. That was exhausting though. Oh man, I hope we're not naked. That would be embarrassing. I look like a mess. Oh look, my clothes. They're still okay. Oh man, the crooked man saw me naked. How embarrassing. No, I didn't mean to be naked.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Ooh.
This gun holds 6 rounds.
Ooh.
I won't miss next time.
Okay, sorry. I'll listen.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's the
right.
plan.
But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now.
Yeah,
we're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
Yeah.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We'd both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
Yeah.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
Yeah,
I
do I look
understand you have
stupid
an
to you?
obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
No, put that gun away. Let's go.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Quit
You're
trying to
under
butter me up.
arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Your sweet words won't work on me.
Your punishment will follow.
Oh, man.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When does this thing happen?
Have an opportunity to...
Look, Lawrence is there.
He's
Thank
back.
God.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, spit on him. Everyone spit on him.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
He didn't make it
Crooked
easy.
Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
What, you expect me to kill him?
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Uh-huh, sure.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
My
You
wife
killed
is-
Lily
She was my
because of
sister.
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie
You
may
gave
have
the
killed
order.
them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll
Yeah.
deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait
Let
a moment.
her finish.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A
Yeah.
misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Let him speak.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
He has
The Crooked
to.
Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No
For
more
real,
snap
guys.
judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
All right,
This is
Crooked Man.
ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
bullshit.
for
You've
once.
always been a
That's
bit of a
not
powder
what
keg.
Georgie said.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
I wouldn't call that help.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man,
They
just to
did not.
save someone.
I think you're done. They didn't want to.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to—
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Yeah, of course we do. Look what I've been through.
And so does the sheriff.
I got beaten up.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
Yeah.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You can't talk your way out of this.
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie killed them.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
Where are you going with this,
for
crooked
Georgie's
man?
mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
What did I do?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe
I wasn't.
he's
You're
right.
the one.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Bluebeard did that.
Not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened.
You monster.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know...
The laws apply
That's
when
not
we
true.
need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
I'm not the big bad
will
wolf.
be the-
Bigby! Miss White!
Nerissa, you're here.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Go ahead.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Yeah,
You
shut up.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Sad.
I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only
Hi
two people who
there,
ever gave a damn about me.
Is my
And
name.
now I can finally say, you're an
This
asshole.
confirms it.
This just confirms it.
Welcome
He
to the
made
stream.
Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good
Yeah.
enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed?
shit.
So we get rid of him.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should vote.
Should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense
Ah,
to
don't
me.
put me on the spot, guys.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Bluebeard
Okay,
just wants me to
Mr.
kill him.
Wolf,
That's the
it's
only
your
reason
call.
why he wants me.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you
Rip
think
his
is
head
right.
off.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this one.
Oh! I didn't pay attention. Oh, no. I was trying to decide. No. No. You son of a biscuit eater. How dare you.
I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Too many people died.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Too many people died. Not many of us
All right.
fables
Do it.
are alive. It just doesn't feel right. We're all just mad. Oh, what a day for us. I bet we still didn't get any sleep. Oh, look at a birdie.
Not what I was expecting.
Look
Morning,
at a pretty
crooked
birdie.
man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Man, who is Flycatcher? I never heard of him.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Yeah. Okay, everything okay?
Right.
No.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Man, so what's going on? I hope we'll fix things up. Oh man, the train.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
I'm sorry,
fucking
Toad.
day.
This is just how it works.
Shit. Just
Sorry
go
about
grab
this.
that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I know this isn't your ideal situation here.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
What is it, TJ?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her? She was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
No, they don't.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
You'll
Don't
be
worry.
safer there.
You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice.
It'll be okay.
Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry, TJ. If your dad would just buy glamour, wouldn't be much of a problem. And look, now Colin's mad at me. Hey, Colin. I know you're mad at me. I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about
Sure,
a smoke for the road?
Give him the back.
One last time?
You crazy lady. Don't scare me. Get out of here.
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby?
Huh? Yeah, I'll have coffee.
I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Yeah.
See you around.
See you around.
Maybe sooner than you think.
My god, mom scared me. How embarrassing.
Saying goodbye?
Nerissa.
Hi.
Hi.
It's good to see you,
You're still
Nerissa.
wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own.
Alright.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Why won't you let me touch you? Oh, no, you will. He noticed.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess...
What's done is done.
What's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
It was you?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way.
Man,
we just
true.
Fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
For real,
I know
Nerissa.
it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other. And look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I'll just stay silent because I don't know what to say.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh, you're just saying that.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Wait, Faith said that to me.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. So, is she really Faith? Or what? I'm so confused. But she's been through enough. I say we let her go. Whoop. Back.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I'll see you around, Faith. Oh yeah, let's see what we did. What did you do to Georgie? Yeah, I'm kind of starting to regret that, but at the same time, I don't know if I would have gotten into trouble for killing him. Alright, I wanted to avoid that. I'm trying to be the good wolf. Did you give the crooked man a trial? Yeah, see, I was in the right there. Everyone gave the crooked man a trial. Okay, yeah, we imprisoned the crooked man, which pretty sure most people threw him down the well. Or, yeah, pretty sure no one killed him. We accepted TJ's gift for Snow. Of course we did. If we didn't, we'd be a jerk. What were your last words to Nerissa? I've done some good here. Me and some people, well, the majority of us said, okay. So is that it, Beast? You liked, Beauty, he promised her, you impressed her with your thing. Oh, hold on, I'm trying to read Bluebeard's. Fought him after the interrogation. He came at me, Butcher. The protection, yeah, we did. Gave him a drink. We took him back to the witching well. Imprisoned him. Oh, Georgie is dead. He drank with Grin. Wait, so we did get there. Reported him to Snow. Yeah, we kept Lawrence from dying. I'm really proud of that. You brought her along in Trip Trap? Yep. You chose to wait for him. Of course you gotta wait for Tiny Tim. You avoided... Oh no, you accepted his... I gotta get a graphic novel. If I get money. Well, people, this has been a great journey. We're finally done with The Wolf Among Us. But I do plan on streaming more games, so I'm actually thinking about streaming Final Fantasy 15 next time. That, or maybe a zombie game. Either Resident Evil 0 or Resident Evil. But we will see what happens. But I'm gonna get off here. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you guys around. Bye-bye.